welcome to the Soil Inventory Talk Show. My name is Grace Roiro, a farmer and an agronomist. I'm so glad that you had time and chance to be here with me to do this video. I hope you enjoy this video or learn a thing or two. Karibuni sana. It's been a while since I did a video, and I'm here to just catch up on where we left it. The last time that I did a video, we were mobilizing farmers for the Farmers Field Day, and I was stepping out to go and do a door-to-door campaign for the Farmers Field Day that we had last month, in the month of June. And I must say it was a success. So this video is just telling you about how the planning went and how it went down. And maybe in the later video, I'll show snippets of how the day was. Also here, you'll see some of the snippets. So one of the things that I've taken the lessons with, first of all, I'm so grateful that farmers got impacted and farmers did show up together with partners who believed in the dream of the soil inventory, on which that was our first edition. We're going to have another edition and another edition, but that was our second event, but our first edition of our Farmers Field Day. The first event that we had was a tree planting exercise that we had done with some farmers in Bahati, Nakuru County, together with some students from Rungaru Primary School, which was a success, which had done a video on this as well. So on matters planning, one of the things that that was so exciting was to get the partners on board. And one of the people who really supported was the county government. I remember making so many, not so many visits, but the next visit, the first visit was I would say was the initiating one, that we had to have a conversation on what this would be and where they would fit in and where they would offer support. But going by the other visits that I had to the county, especially to the Chief Officer Agriculture, shout out to Mr. Wakaba, who was really of help, knowing that they know the area, they have worked with the farmers. And one thing about farmers is that they really trust the government sources or sources of information and all these trainings that are held in the various farmers field days. So for the county, they really did give support during the Farmers Field Day. They sent so many agricultural officers to come and train the farmers. We had those who are specialized in animals and those who are specialized in their crops. And I would say we felt the support, because we really had, if I'm not wrong, there were up to 10 officers. And that was so encouraging, not only to me, not only to the whole the soil inventory team, but also to other partners and also to the farmers. So on the planning, one of the things is going door to door to these partners. I did make, especially for one of the partners who was major in our Farmers Field Day, I went to one of there was a program that was going on and it's like an open week that was happening at the Sarit for the avocados, that had been organized by the Avocado Societies of Kenya together with other partners. And I went there walking into booths and inviting some of these key players in the agricultural industry. And I remember it did bear fruits, and it was a success. That is shout out to Mugala Naturals of Green Without Borders. Now that I'm talking even about Mugala Naturals, I have some of his goodies. The company is doing quite well, so I have some of the products that they send over. We have these cookies, which are cassava cookies with some lemon flavor. I have done this before. I have had Mugala Naturals on this channel when we were in Arusha, Tanzania for some summit. And these are my favorite, the orange fleshed sweet potatoes. I'd already even started feeding on them. And I must say they're quite tasty. They're not as I expected. As I earlier said in the video when we had Mugala there, is that when we have the notion of the healthy stuff, this is tasty. They look like this. So yeah, I've been having this. Then there's this snack. These are sweet potatoes that they look like this. So we have this. These are by Mugala Naturals Green Without Borders. And something else, I have tried this, and their products are all gluten free. The instant porridge. This instant porridge, you add just some water and you take. You don't have to put it over onto the fire. And where you can get this product is currently in Chandarana in Food Plus supermarkets across the country. So there is that of the sweet potatoes, there is this of the pearl millet, and yeah, I only have these two. I think I have already used the others, so they're gluten free and amazing. Back to our planning story. So one of the things is getting the partners, then the other thing was our service provider. I would want really to appreciate Global Events. They really came through with the tents, the tables, the chairs, but also the portable toilets, that because we had to provide amenities for the farmers as well as the exhibitors and the partners that we had on board. So we also had to factor in security. So this was all in the planning, but I didn't do this alone. We have a whole soil inventory team, but we also adopted a committee. And in this committee, we had different professionals who were really volunteers, who really wanted to show support. And I must say, some were friends, they're close friends. So I really did receive a lot of support from friends and farmer friends, tech friends, agronomists, but also friends who are in a totally different professions from the agriculture. But we adopted that committee as a team, which helped us to run through the whole day and just know what we need. So among even one of the things that we needed was sound. So we had Payless Entertainment sound systems who gave us an MC, and the sound was really, really good, I must say. And in this committee, we were to come up with a program, we were to manage. The other thing that the committee really helped is during the Farmers Field Day, which we held in 2 days, the 16th and the 17th. On the 16th, we had a very good flow of farmers, but on the 17th, it was not as much as on the 16th. And one of the things is that some exhibitors show up on the D-Day, and it might be hectic if you don't have a team to control this, because you have tables, and we had foreseen this when we were having our meetings, and so we had extra tables and extra tents. And having last minute exhibitors can be hectic in terms of payments, in terms of settling them down, or you'd have just them having random selling their things randomly. And for this, our committee had one of the committee guys was really, really helpful, and we'll be seeing them maybe in the next video, even as I continue appreciating them for just for of settling them down. It can be hectic. You're here helping farmers, you're here helping other exhibitors to set up, and then there's the walk-ins exhibitors on the D-Day. So and then there was about the utilities that I had spoken about, water, the portable toilets, because we did it in an open field as part of the fields that we have in the soil inventory farm. So it was a good one, I would say. And having support, I would say my journey. I wouldn't, in my farming journey, in my agronomist journey, I wouldn't say I've done it all alone. I might be the vision bearer, but I have had support since when I started. And one of the things is that I think I've never told this, but the soil inventory started back when I was in my undergrad. And I felt the first way that I envisioned soil inventory was with my classmates. We had a group of friends that were working on a project in our last year of my bachelor's, and we thought there was a gap between um, what we are doing and the farmers, and we thought we would start a company then, but it didn't work out at that point. So later, before I finished uni, for my first degree, I thought, why would I not bridge the gap between research, academics, and and the farmers? Because here we are being trained in school, matters horticulture, matters agronomy, matters animal science, but then there's a farmer, and then there's this gap. I appreciate what the so many companies have been doing over time. That's the non-governmental organizations, the government, the agricultural officers, freelance agronomists, and freelance animal specialists. But also, you'd still feel there was a gap, and I felt maybe we'll bridge this gap, and that's how the soil inventory was birthed then. And now, coming to this, just living in the vision of where we still bridge the gap between research, between information and the actual practice that farmers do. So along my journey, I've had really good support. So my kickstart, I would say I received support even from home. I wouldn't say I just started at scratch. Of course, I started somewhere, but it was not a difficult start per se, because I had the support, especially from my parents and my dad, who believed in the dream, and then from family, even extended family. Then I had farmer friends. I had friends who came through and really supported what I was doing. So along the journey, as I created friends, I would really shout out to friends who really gave even financial support for this Farmers Field Day. Beyond having exhibitors who would pay for their tables, there are other things that we would pay for that I don't think at that time, one of the mistakes that we didn't cover it in our cost of budgeting, as we were budgeting, and also just settling on the prices. And they really came through. So I have Smart Moves Technologies, where I get my electronics. I would say Wakanyi Cereals, who helps farmers market their cereal products, but also as a company they also sell the cereal products, but also bridge the gap between the farmer and the market. That's Wakanyi Cereals. And then I have Mugala Naturals, who really walked even the journey of how do we make it a success at the Farmers Field Day. Then I have another close friends of Walmart Supermarkets. I hope Walmart Supermarket will be coming closer to your doorstep. That is spread currently in Nakuru and spreading to Nyandarua and other parts of the country. This team, and James, who has been here previously, who is an agronomist and a specialist in conservation agriculture, really helped in this making this two-day event a success. So in the planning and having the day on the 15th, I must say it was tough, because it was our last round of mobilization. And the process, by the way, I lost my phone. I'm having it here, and this is one of the reasons maybe I've not been posting for a while. I'm just thinking about it. I don't know if I'm morning or it was time. I think it got an accident at the parking lot. And now in the process, my phone got an accident that it didn't survive. I think it's only the alarm that survived, because the alarm keeps on reminding me to wake up or to do the next activity. So enjoy snippets of the day. I hope you enjoyed just sharing what I did, what we did as a team. And just to note, the soil inventory is a whole team. I might be here as Grace, who was the vision bearer, but in the process we have adopted agronomist on board, animal specialist on board, and we are a whole team. And we continue delivering various services to farmers, as well as I continue with the farming business that I'm so passionate about. Thank you for staying put till this far. Enjoy how the day went by.
Aikaria guku Siganga matura maria marigiceirie Basenga Mugundu ikurengo matura na kuria tucaragita kuria Uhuru turaria Uhuru kuria Wanyoro wothe turamukaribisha guku nigetha mukorwo mukionera monania maya ma tuna kambuni nyingĩ na andũ nĩmokĩte kwa ũingĩ na andũ nĩmarathiĩ na mbere gũthoma nĩ akenu mũno na makauga Ngai arathime kambuni ĩno ya K5 nĩũndũ wa kũririkana itũra rĩrĩ na njĩra ya mwanya, magatũrehera monania maya ma ũrĩmi ũmũthĩ na rũciũ tũgũka gũkũ nĩgetha tũkorwo tũkĩnyitanĩra kambuni ici ingĩ ciothe cithoma. Nĩtũĩ government mwena wa agriculture department kwĩna kambuni ici gũkũ
hapa tuko na Super Napier Pakachong. Watu wakuja wanunue Super Napier huku. Advantages are there.
ndawa icio cia Syngenta na nigetha maundu mai
KCB tupatie pesa men tulime
nigetha makorwo magĩtũthomithia maũndũ maingĩ na ũhoro wa kũrĩma na organic fertilizer.
Amiran. Karibuni. Thank you for watching this video. Allow me to appreciate a few people who are key to the success of this event. First of all, from the registration desk where we had Mr. Mwathi and Lucy Wanjohi who were helping with the registration desk. We had Mr. Karime who was the ground organizer, and also we had a few people who helped with the security and the directions. But also allow me to read from this. These are the tags that we had for the organizers plus the exhibitors that were made by Noble Creations, who are located in Nakuru but also spread to Nairobi, and also who helped us make our banners. Our banners were made by them, our posters, and every creativity that was required for the Farmer Field Day. Allow me to read from now the tags, the various exhibitors that we had. We had the county government of Nyandarua. We are grateful to them. We had avocado nurseries from Isinya. These guys, man, they did a lot of good training and also sold quality seedlings to the farmers, which they are specialized in the Hass varieties and the Fuete. Then we had Christie's who were involved in this Pakachang, that is the Super Napier variety. KCB Bank, thank you for the financial advices that you gave to the farmers. Greencom Fertilizers, who were involved in organic fertilizers. They are located in Nakuru but spread all over the country. They deliver countrywide and also have various balanced foliars that are key to our plants. Smart Move shops in Nairobi where we get our gadgets, and then Walmart supermarkets. In Nakuru spread to Nyandarua. Luxurious Gardens, who helped us with the transport and the sound that was used for our road shows. Thank you very much, Luxurious Garden. And then we have Nalima Digital from Nyeri County, who has trained farmers on Azolla, but as well they are involved in the digital space in agriculture. You can check them out on their various social media platforms, but also their website, and see the more that they continue doing for the farming fraternity. We are grateful to all our... Before I forget, I also want to thank Mzee Ndwati, who happens to be the Mzee wa Nyumba Kumi around that area. He played a big role. I almost forgot that. Thank you to Mzee Ndwati and his team for the door-to-door mobilization at farmers' places, but also for helping us with more information on how we would have made it a success. In the planning, he was very key because he comes from the area, as well as he is a farmer, but also a leader in the area. So till next time, remember to stay blessed and productive. Bye-bye.